Okay, on our previous lectures, we discussed about adding a new form or adding a new record using new form. Okay, now I'm going to add another topic, which is the use of lookup form and editing or updating your record using another form. So here on our screen we have the add new form. Okay, so I'm just going to add another form. Let's say for example this is our menu. Okay, so let's have a new form. We have here our menu, so you can add this again to your previous projects. So I'll just add a form. This is my menu. Okay, so on my menu I'll just add a menu strip. Okay. For my menu strip, last um on our last lesson, we used the table Microsoft, on which the table Microsoft has the following tables. Okay. On our add new form, we use the table M. So again, we're going to use the table M. The table M has the following. You have the M, no, e-name and the address. So here, so for our menu, we'll just place here employee. And then we have the add, that's from our previous lesson. And then we have the edit. Okay, for the edit, we have two. When they click the edit menu strip, they will go first to a form called the lookup form. So for the add, I'll just link our previous topic, which is the form one that show. Okay. Now we'll start with our lookup form. So I'll add another project or another form rather. Okay. We'll name this as our lookup form. Okay. Our lookup form contains a label in which we'll change the text of this label as employee name there, and then we'll have a text box. So we'll have a text box here. This is where the user will enter the name of a specific record. Okay, so let's have, and then we'll add a data grid view. So data grid view there. Okay, and then you'll have an OK button. Once the user selected a record, it will proceed to the edit form. So we'll call it as BT, sorry. So let's call this button as BTN OK. And then for the text, we'll have OK. And then another, or let's, it's okay. You can just actually name it as edit. This one, I'll just name it as cancel and BTN cancel. Okay, cancel. Okay, so we'll first do the lookup form. Okay, so we need to first have uh once this form is run or executed, it will actually display first the contents of the table employee here. So we need to connect it to our database. So there. So it connect it to the database just like before. Okay. So we'll have here um, dim c dim. This one is, yeah. So dim cnn as new odbc dot odbc connection, dim cmd as new odbc dot odbc command, and then cnn dot connection string will have our dsn, which is dsn, our previous dsn L123. Okay, and then next cnn dot open cmd is equals to cnn dot create command, cmd dot command text is equals to, you have select asterisk from emp. Okay, so we have select asterisk from emp, and then we actually need our data adapter, dim da as new odbc dot odbc data adapter, and dim ds as new data set. Okay, so here we'll have da dot select command is equals to cmd, and then we'll have the da dot fill ds, the temporary name of our table, let's say for example emp, and then they'll have data grid view 1 dot data source is equals to ds the tables and the name of our emp, the table, temporary table, and then cnn dot close. Okay, so let's try first. So let's link our menu. So we have lookup form dot hmm, so we have lookup form dot show. Wait a minute, what's the name of this form? Oh, sorry, we change it to, what's the name of this form? We actually change it, okay, to btn cancel there. So we need to change it back. Okay, this one is the btn cancel, so btn cancel there. So on the menu, yeah, there it's okay. So we'll start our program. Wait, we did not actually change the property. So change the property. Let's change it to menu. Okay, so when we start our program, it will first display the menu. Okay, so employee and then edit. There. That's the contents of our table. Okay. And then close. Okay. We'll have to have codes for, let's say for example, we need to filter. Okay. So we need to filter the contents. Or let's say for example, I'll just type a specific name. It will just view the specific record of the certain employee. So we'll have our codes on the employee name. We'll need to filter it. So to filter it, we have ts.tables. We have emp. Okay. Then default. Def. Oh, sorry. It's default view dot row filter is equals to name like. Okay. And then end. Okay. The name of our text box, we did not actually change the name of our text box. Okay. Let's try to change it to, let's say, for example, TB name. Okay. Again, we'll go here. We have first TB name dot text ampersand single quote double quote percent single quote double quote. Okay. Oopsie here. Alright, it's supposed to be ampersand. So the name, oh, let's check our, so it's e-name, sorry. So it's e-name, supposed to be e-name. So if the e-name like, okay, this, the, what is entered on the text box and percent sign, okay, then we'll have the data grid view one that data source is equals to ds the tables temporary table. Okay, so let's try. So click edit. Let's say for example r, there are C there. Okay, H. Okay, it's filtering the contents of our data grid view. Okay, and after you filter that one, we need, if we click the OK, it will just get the employee number of the certain, for example, this employee edit. Let's say for example, Carlo. Oh no, Carlo. I'll just click Carlo here or there. Okay, once I click OK, it will get the employee number of Carlo. Okay, so let's try. So to get the employee number of Carlo, I'll just place a command here. Um, let's have let's first declare a variable public, a global variable here. So emp no as integer so that actually we can pass the value of whatever employee number we get to the to the next form, which is the edit. Okay, so we have new that emp no is equals to data grid view one dot item index 0 because it's the first column. Okay, data grid view one dot current row. Okay, dot index and then that value. Okay, and then let's try to place it or display it in a message box. No. Okay, for us to check. Okay, so click start, edit. Say for example, Carlo. Okay, that's the employee number there. Okay. If we finish with that, if we know already, if we got already the employee number, we need to actually create the edit form. So for the edit form, it's actually same layout with the add new form. Okay, same layout with our add new. So this one. Okay, so we have the same layout as this one. So you can actually copy paste. If you do not have, you can actually create. So for me, I just copy paste. So add new. This one will be my edit form. Add. So there. Okay. Okay. Once I select uh a certain record on my lookup form, it will display the employee number here. Okay. So I need to have again a variable which is over here. So we have public emp no as integer, and then let's try to actually display what is passed by the other form. So we need to change this one. Let's change. Ah, sorry, because I'd copy paste it on our previous form. So it's this the names are the same. So this one, the text box is TB emp no. You have the TBE name and the TB address. Okay. This one is the button. We'll just have button save and change this text to save. Okay. There. So again, we'll need to display it on the bottom on the text box tbm no. So I'll have here tbm no is equals to me dot emp no. Okay. So I need to pass the value to this one or from the other form. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot that text. Okay. So again, we'll go here, the okay. So we need to pass it to the second form. So I'll just make this as a comment. Okay, I'll pass the value of the emp no to the other form, which is my edit. So we'll have edit, edit, ah, ed, what's the name of our edit dot emp no is equals to me dot no there. So I'm going to pass it there and then edit that show. Okay, let's try. So let's try edit. Let's say for example Jose. Okay, so there. Okay, I've passed the employee number on my edit, okay, form. So I'm just going to add here a label. Let's have, so for example, edit record, and then change the font. Let's change it to bigger font. Okay, there. So edit record. Okay. So we'll need to have the record. Once the employee number is actually displayed, okay, let's uh retrieve the details of that certain employee. Okay, so To retrieve, let's just first make the emp no as read only. So read only equals true so that they cannot change the employee number. And then let's have dim cnn as new odbc dot odbc connection, dim cmd as new odbc dot odbc command, and then cnn dot connection string is equals to dsn l123 cnn dot open cmd is equals to cnn dot create command, cmd dot command text, sorry, command text is equals to, let's retrieve, okay, let's retrieve all, let's retrieve na lang what is, ano, let's retrieve the e-name and the address. So let's have select select e-name address from emp where, okay, emp no is equals to me dot emp no, what is past, okay, okay, and then we'll have we forgot to actually display have the team dr as odbc data reader. Okay, we'll use the execute reader. So dr is equals to cmd dot execute reader, while dr dot read, okay, will display it on the tb ename dot text. Okay, so we have dr dot get string, we'll just test it. So we have the here we have the e name and the address only, so we'll try index 0 and then tb address dot text is equals to dr dot get string index 1. Okay, so next, after that, let's close our connection dr close, and then cnn dot close. Actually, this is only for the retrieving. So start. We do not have yet codes for our edit. So yeah, edit. Let's say for example Jose. There. So we retrieve the record of Jose. Now we need to edit. So we'll just place our codes on the save. Okay. Uh, but let's try again. So I have here employee, edit. Okay, let's say for example, entered Jose. I need, okay, once the edit form is shown, I need the lookup form to be hidden. So I'll just insert a command on my lookup. Okay, here. Just insert, let's say for example, let's have me dot hide there. So it will hide the lookup form. Okay, so we'll have to have the codes for our edit. So for the edit, so we need to edit the record again. So we have team cnn as new odbc dot odbc connection, dim cmd as new odbc dot odbc command. Okay, and then cnn dot connection string is equals to dsn l l 1 2 3, and cnn dot open cmd is equals to cnn dot create command cmd dot command text is equals to our command is to update it, right, or to edit it. So it's update emp set the ename. Okay, we'll set the ename to whatever the user entered on our tbe name, tbe name dot text. Okay, and ampersand single quote, ah sorry, ampersand double quote. So ampersand, and then also set for address is equals to single quote ampersand. The address is tb address dot text. Okay, ampersand double quote single quote update m set ename single quote here for that address single quote for that, and then we'll have the where. Okay, amp no, amp no is equals to our, okay, let's have whatever is on the tb amp no. Okay, there, and then we'll have the cmd dot execute non-query, and then after we do that we have cnn that close, and I need to make my text box all read only. So we have tb ename that read only is equals to false, tb address that read only is equals to false, and then sorry, read only, sorry, it's supposed to be true, and then this one supposed to be true, and then I'll have a message box. I can use the message box that show, there's another way on showing your message box. Let's have record updated, updated, or record updated, there, and then let's have me that close. So let's try start employee edit. Let's for example Jose. You can actually even just click there or there, and then that's for Jose. So for example, let's change it to Gupan, save there, and close. Again, let's try. Okay, Jose. Oops. Oh, actually, it did not update because it's just there. It's already the Gupan. There, it's already the Gupan. Okay. Uh, let's try if, let's say for example, this lookup. Let's try if we can have this at as that close. So for example, the Jose. We'll change it back to San Fabian. Save. Again, let's look for it. There. It's already San Fabian. Okay. For our cancel, you can choose. You can have, syempre, me that close. There. Even on your edit. Okay. So we'll have the me that close. There. So it's already there. So edit. A none, C there Christian, and for example I just add H, so there's Christian and Christian. Let's Christian doc. Save. There, record updated. There. Okay, done.